In this video, we're testing viral healthy recipes from TikTok, and I brought a special friend to help me out. Here is Patrick ZEINALI!
What's up, everyone?
Let's go.
This better be healthy and delicious. Let's get started.
With over 2.7 million likes, this first video is a banger. It's a
fruit salad.
Okay, so they're starting off strawberries, pears.
Not bad. That seems simple.
Looks really good to me.
It's kind of crazy, right? It's just like a fruit bowl.
It's a fruit bowl.
Oh, but the honey is a...
The honey with the lime, the acidity.
It's like a ceviche, a fruit ceviche.
We got fruit ceviche before GTA 6, right?
What the hell's going on here?
And what's nice about this is you prep a big bowl once and you have it for the entire week as a little snack. Like, it's perfect.
Simple.
All right, cool. So let's get into it, bro. Easy.
The carrots doing here.
Let's move the carrots out the way. As you can see, my boy, we got some mangoes that we cut up. We have some strawberries, pears, kiwis.
Kiwi's my favorite, by the way.
Kiwi's your favorite fruit?
Kiwi is my favorite fruit.
Why is it your favorite fruit?
Because it's just easy, it's low calorie. It's like 50 calories per kiwi. It has more vitamin C than an orange. Yeah, so kiwi is my favorite.
Kiwi has more vitamin C than an orange?
Yes.
All right, so we got our pineapple here. That's the only thing we haven't cut yet.
Yeah.
So let's just cut it.
Whoa.
A few moments later.
So we assemble the bowl, mix everything together. Should be pretty easy. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna start off with pineapple. Now we're gonna go with our strawberry. You add the strawberry.
I love strawberry, by the way.
It's already looking pretty good, my boy. It's looking pretty nice.
All right, now I'm gonna go in with the kiwi, one of the best fruits out there.
But it's not better than you.
Oh.
You're the best fruit out there for sure.
Oh, man. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with the pomegranate.
And now, Pat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with lime. And I think this was the secret. That acidity is gonna bring out all the flavors. Look at that. But you know what else they did?
What?
They also added honey.
Yeah, we wanna keep this healthy.
Oh my gosh.
Low calorie, look at that.
That looks amazing, bro.
Right?
This video got 2.7 million likes. But you know what I think it could have done to get 3 million likes?
What?
This tahine is gonna take this dish to the next level. This is our twist, me and Pat's twist. Kind of like a chili powder, Mexican kind of flavor. Tangy, salty, delicious. Really goes really good on fruit.
Oh, that
Look at that. We making it rain, my boy. And here we go. It's our delicious fruit bowl that's been chilled in the fridge. I'm so excited to try this.
I'm super excited.
And for the rating, we're gonna be giving this a rating from 1 to 5 hearts because this is a video about healthy TikTok recipes. Let's try it out and give it an honest rating.
Awesome. I'll tell you in a bit.
Okay,
go.
cheers.
That's delicious, man.
Textures and flavors, and it's like a juicy explosion in my mouth.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a little kiwi, sometimes you get a little pear, you get pineapple. It's like every bite is a little bit different.
Yeah, the combinations between each fruit is balanced so well.
And you taste that tahini in there, it's very slight. But the honey definitely gives it a nice sweetness because some of the fruits are more tart, so the honey almost wakes them up, which I love.
It's amazing. But I gotta say, to make this dish, you gotta cut up a ton of fruits. The time it takes for what you get, I don't love, but the taste trumps it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give this right down the line 2.5 hearts out of 5.
Ooh.
Because it was good, but again, the process of making this just wasn't fun.
I'm gonna be fair, I love this fruit bowl. I wanna give it 3.5 hearts.
Wow.
Out of 5, so
More than me.
All right, this next video is gonna be a banger though.
Let's watch.
This next video has 22.1 million views and 1.5 million likes, and it's made out of an onion.
What? Oh, that's a ton of onions.
Oh, she's putting a bunch of seasoning. It's easy,
I like
just
that.
onions.
What is that, oil? Oh,
Yeah.
that was oil. Okay.
Everything in one pan. Notice that?
I like that garlic
Oh,
too.
bake
in
it
the
for an
middle.
hour, easy. You don't do anything, you just chill.
Oh, look at that. I love it when they squeeze the garlic
Lemon
out.
juice, spinach, parsley.
Coconut milk.
That's it. That looks amazing. And that onion gets sweet, I'm sure.
Oh, dude, that looks good.
This is gonna be fire, bro. We're gonna do an onion cutting challenge. Let's see who can cut one onion faster.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
That down.
Okay, give me this.
This thing is broken.
Listen. That's how you do it.
3, 2, 1.
And done. Woo! That's what I call perfectly thin onions,
I
my
have
boy.
a dull knife here.
Sure. So now that our onions are cut up, we're just literally gonna place them all into the pan. And now for the seasonings she added, we have some Italian seasoning and some.
And paprika. My eyes are fucking, oh my God, this is tough. We gotta hurry up.
All right, let's add them. Go crazy, go crazy.
Can't forget about the salt. Never ever buy this kind of salt. ever.
So she also took this garlic and she cut it just like this. And she just put the entire head of garlic right in the middle. But Pat, I think we're forgetting something.
What?
We gotta drizzle it with some of this.
Oh.
Olive oil.
That's a lot of olive oil. So I'm just gonna drizzle and I'm gonna let Cream tell me when to stop.
Stop,
Okay, I think
stop,
that's
stop. And now we're gonna add the sun-dried tomato with a little bit of its oil. Oh my God, that's gonna be so good, huh?
I don't know what it smells like, but it smells amazing.
It smells like we're about to tent it with some tin foil. Pop this into the oven at 385 degrees for an hour, and we're gonna move to the next recipe and then come back and finish this recipe later on in the video. So stay tuned.
Let's do it.
This next video has 28.7 million views, and it's made using a cucumber. Oh, cucumber sushi.
Love that. Cream cheese, some
Cream
lettuce.
cheese, this goes
Ooh.
fast, huh? It's a fast video.
Low carb, you got the protein with the cheese.
I mean, I could see why this video got 1.2 million likes.
I love this and I can't wait to try it. Can we get started?
Yeah, let's get
Let's do
started.
it.
We're just gonna do long strips with a potato peeler. So this first one obviously maybe is not it. Oh, no, that's more like it right
We're getting
there.
somewhere.
Look at that.
That's so cool. Here's a fun fact. When do you think KitchenAid was invented?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess 1908.
It was from the 1800s.
No way. Are you serious?
Yep.
So the first thing she did was she started off with a little bit of cream cheese.
Perfect. Also, it's very hard to spread this because the cucumber is watery.
So here we have some canned chicken and we're just going to
squish it.
Yeah, what I like about canned chicken is like it's such a good source of protein. Okay, so now we're gonna take a little bit of green onion here. I'm gonna kind of clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So now we are gonna go in with some hot sauce and a drizzle of ranch. So let's kind of just do some hot sauce over that
Love that.
chicken. And then here we have some yogurt ranch. And so, yeah, it's only 50 calories for 2 tablespoons. You're just gonna kind of drizzle that over like
Love that.
So now we're gonna try our best to roll it up without breaking it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide the knife underneath all of this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lift it here.
Be gentle.
And just like gently roll it over.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Now I'm gonna try to keep it tight as I roll
Tight,
it.
yeah, because I can see it. Oh, there you go. I went too hard on the cream cheese thing and broke it. But dude, no, you can't even.
There it is, my friend.
Let's go.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
And Pat, finally, we're gonna hit this with some sesame seeds so we can get that fully authentic
Love
tuna
that.
experience. This looks insane, first of all.
I'm excited to try it.
I'm gonna dip a little bit in the soy sauce.
Yeah. Cheers. Stop, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and rate this a 4 out of 5. The only reason it's not a 5 out of 5 is because it's a little tricky cutting the cucumber.
I don't think it matters, bro. This is a 5 to me. 5 all day. 5 hearts all day.
It's delicious.
On to the next one. You're gonna be wearing this now. You know why?
What? This is turning into a different video.
You're gonna be wearing this now.
Whoa, whoa.
Because we have blind taste test. First thing up on this blind taste test is a black olive.
Olives.
There you go. He got one right. Let's go.
I can't hear you.
Next up, we have a can of sardines. Let's see if he gets it.
Canned tuna.
Sardines, but I'll give it to you. Those last two are easy. Let's see if he gets basil.
Cilantro.
No! All right, guys, next up, I'm giving my boy a cucumber.
Cucumber.
Woo! All right. Last up, we got some spinach.
I want to say lettuce.
Is that your final answer?
I'm going to say spinach.
Spinach is correct.
Let's go!
Yo, he got it, bro. Let's go.
What's
Good
happening?
shit. That's 4 out of 5, bro. Put back this. I have a gift for you.
Oh, open. Let's go!
It's a bag of M&Ms with his face on it, bro. You like that?
Thank you, man.
Of course, I got you, bro. Little gift for my boy Pat.
The green ones are so good.
Let's try. I haven't had these yet. I think it tastes better when your face is on it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It does something to me.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's move on to the next video. With 10 million views,
Whoa!
this video is a banger and it tastes delicious. The reason why I know this is because I made this video.
Oh.
Asparagus with the lemon orzo pasta with the shrimp that's perfectly seasoned. So I put some paprika, salt, pepper, paprika, sear it until it gets golden brown.
That's so easy.
Shallots and garlic, and then I get the orzo to toast with them. Everything happens in one pan. One pan, like less than 30 minutes, bro.
That's so easy.
You barely cook the asparagus at the end.
Asparagus is questionable, I'm not gonna lie.
Some butter at the end to give it more texture. You do 1 tablespoon cut into small pieces. Done deal, bro. So here we have some peeled and deveined shrimp that we pat really dry, and salt, pepper, and paprika. That's it.
Simple.
Let's hit it with a little bit of olive oil.
Just start mixing it?
Yeah, start mixing
Super simple.
We're gonna get our best friend here, avocado oil spray, and just...
So how'd you come up with this recipe, Kareem?
I was inspired by someone else. But I think I did see it on the internet, and I felt like I could give it my own twist. So that's really what happened. So yeah, 2 to 3 minutes per side. Really not a lot of time. Spray the pan with a little more oil, Pap. Shallots and garlic. Orzo.
Ooh, so you're kind of toasting.
We're toasting the orzo with the shallots and the garlic.
Good touch.
Chicken broth. You want to have enough to cover the orzo pasta.
Just barely cover.
Yeah, so let me show you a little trick. So for the asparagus, you just take it like this, and you just bend it, and where it naturally pops, you don't need this part. And now we'll add 1/4 cup of fat-free half and half. Then we'll add our chopped asparagus and hit it with some Parmesan cheese.
Some Parmigiano Reggiano.
I'm gonna go in with some lemon juice. Okay, enough. Place the shrimp like here. So now top it off with more Parmesan cheese and some oregano and chili flakes.
Oof.
You gotta get a little bite of everything.
Parmesan flakes on it too.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Let's go.
Good.
How good is that?
No
I do
way.
another bite. What would you give this out of 5 hearts?
The one thing I would change about this,
I
don't know if I like the pasta.
The orzo?
Yeah.
Really?
I would just use spaghetti.
Really?
And I would use like the high protein spaghetti too, just to get that extra protein.
Yeah.
Besides that, phenomenal dish. I give it a 4 out of 5.
Ooh, that's one of your higher ones for sure.
Yeah.
For this one, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite dishes that I've made on my page. I think I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5 hearts as well. I really like this dish.
Okay, it's been about an hour later and your house smells like caramelized onion, right? It's insane.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's amazing.
Oh.
Dude, look at the charness that's happened on that tomato.
These are basically like it's like a
This is
jam at this
insane.
point. All right, Pat, so now we're gonna add some lemon juice to this. Now we're gonna add some chopped spinach.
Love
Go ahead
that.
and add that parsley. That's gonna be some chopped parsley for you right there.
there.
And then let's go ahead and add some coconut milk. And now, Pat, we're just gonna mix this
Oh, stop,
all
dude.
together.
Stop. No.
Just like a little bit at
a
a
little
time.
bit at a time to see how much we want. Also, this is fully cooked pasta.
Al
Super
dente,
simple.
of course, so it still has like a little bite to it. Let's just dig in there.
Guys,
Can we just say the rating?
5 hearts out of 5.
Five hearts, move on.
No, yeah, like not even close.
Make this now. And bro, for this next one, I actually have a crazy one for you.
Oh, what is it?
It's Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme,
Wait, that's not even healthy though.
but we're gonna make it healthier.
Okay, ground beef, simple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's cleaning the ground beef.
She's
oh,
not-
taco seasoning. Oh,
She's
she
not
put
cleaning.
water.
She put a little bit of water, some taco seasoning.
I think-
Oh, she kind of cut into a little circle. Cheese, nacho cheese, ground beef, some sour cream. Dude, you could make a Crunchwrap
This is-
Supreme at home. You could
This
do
is
that at
so
home.
Easy. Look at that. No way.
You could literally make it at
No
home, bro.
way. It's not that easy.
We're gonna see if we can make this before the time that it takes for us to order and have Taco Bell show up here.
Oh, we have a challenge on
We
our
have a
hands.
challenge on our hands.
Let's
We're
go.
competing with Taco Bell, and we're gonna set the timer and see if they can make it before we can make it. So
Let's order one right now.
let's order it right now.
Okay,
There
submitting
we
the
go.
order.
Order submitting. 1 Crunchwrap Supreme. It's you versus us, Taco Bell. 455 to 507.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say 4:55, which approximately gives us 14 minutes. Put the timer on.
14 minutes?
Put the timer.
Oh my
Let's go,
God.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
all right. And timer is set. Let's go. A little bit of avocado oil. It's a neutral oil. It has a high smoke point. It's just gonna allow it to develop a nice, beautiful golden brown crust, which is what we want. That's the sound you want to hear. Don't break the beef apart quite yet. We're allowing it to get a nice golden brown crust. This is taco seasoning. We're gonna add our taco seasoning right now. All right, now start breaking up, break it up, break it up. We're gonna add some broth to it. And if you don't have broth, you can just add to some water, some chicken bouillon or beef bouillon, and now you have homemade broth. Right at the very end, we're gonna add 1 slice of sharp cheddar cheese.
That is interesting.
All right, guys, so for our tortilla, we need to cut out like a circular top for this thing. So I'm just using a knife, like it doesn't need to be perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
Look.
Oh, super simple.
We're gonna start off with some cheese in the middle. This is just some.
Oh, wow. And now I'm gonna go in with that delicious beef that we just made.
She didn't do this, so I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. Now, Pat, we're gonna do things a little bit differently.
Okay, wow. Dude, what? But first we have to do a taste test to make sure we got the right Dorito.
We gotta just definitely double check for science purposes that this is a good Dorito.
And I think we should finish the whole bag just to really make sure.
Emphasize that point.
We could get away with maybe putting 5. Look at that.
Next up, sour cream.
My favorite.
I think I'm just gonna take each Dorito and just kind of like hit it with the sour cream.
All right, now we're gonna put that guac guac.
We're gonna add some questionable looking store-made pico.
Pico de mayo, de gallo. And last but not least, we're gonna add the lettuce.
And all right, guys, so now we're gonna crown it.
Nice. So hold this down, flip over. Then we're gonna grab the edge that has that little curvature here. You're just gonna fold it like that.
Oh, you've done this before?
Alhamdulillah, my brother, alhamdulillah.
What the heck?
It folds on itself, you know what I mean?
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Right?
Look at that, that looks amazing.
And look on this side.
Guys, and now we're gonna hit it with some avocado oil spray.
Beautiful. Yes!
Our crunch wrap is here, and theirs is not.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, DoorDash is here. We were waiting for like a good amount of time, okay? Look at it, bro. Ours, half of it is just as big as their one almost. I think we start off with this.
Exactly, let's
Taco
do
Bell.
it, let's do it. We're gonna...
It looks good though, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not bad, it's just there's no meat in it.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Yeah,
Right.
cheers.
I don't like that meat flavor that they use.
It's pretty good.
Pat, I'm super excited to try ours now. Just look at the difference.
Right off the bat, it feels
thick.
heavier. Cheers. Oh, bro. Full of that meat. Like every bite has like a good chunk of meat in it.
This is getting a 4.7 hearts out of 5 for me, but 4.7 hearts, easy.
I think there's a lot of things you have to buy and prepare for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 3 heart out of 5.
3?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a tough rater. This last one's a little bit crazy. We're using a carrot.
That's crazy.
Yes, we have carrots here that we topped and tailed, and we kind of peeled the outer dirty layers.
Okay.
And to these carrots right here, we're gonna actually add some water. And now we are gonna boil these carrots 10 to 12 minutes. So while the carrots are boiling, we're gonna make this insane sauce. We'll start off by adding a 1/4 cup of mirin, a 1/4 cup of sake, 1/4 cup of white miso paste. More, brother, you gotta do like double that. 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar.
I'm so intrigued in where this is going.
Get it in there. Don't go too crazy. Now we're gonna take our fork tender carrots and just put them right in the miso. Sorry about that.
Like, relax. That smells so good.
And we're just gonna kind of baste it.
You know, I kind of wish this was some sort of fish or chicken, but...
Yeah, so this goes really good with fish. You could use this same glaze on a black cod. We're gonna get a little controversial here. Here I have a hot dog bun. And we are making miso glazed carrot hot dogs. This is a viral thing on TikTok. Give me your bun. Let me put that.
Oh my, look at that.
Dude, options of mustard and ketchup. You wanna try it with or without?
Yeah, I think we should try it like fully loaded. Double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yo, that looks insane. Give me a hot dog and mustard or a carrot dog and mustard.
This straight up looks like a hot dog. This is a vegan hot dog.
I think if I was a vegan and I got this, I'd be happy. So.
Well, I don't know. Let's first test it out. Cheers.
Try it out. Cheers. It's throwing you off?
Uh-huh.
It's throwing you off? I don't know, man. I kind of like it. What's wrong with me?
The carrots are throwing me off. Nothing beats meat.
I mean, yeah, man, in this video, we tried out so many different healthy recipes across TikTok, the most viral recipes we could find.
Honestly, I was surprised with how all of them tasted. I would try most of them.
So overall, for this one though, this one is gonna get a 2.5 hearts for me. It just didn't do it. It was good, but not great. And we had some greats today.
I understand why this got a lot of views on social media because it has that shock factor of it being a carrot.
Carrot
but
hot
I'm
dog.
gonna go ahead and give this a 1 heart out of 5.
1 heart?
I wouldn't even make this. I wouldn't even bother. I don't like it at all. Cheers to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.